Here we are. Hello, hello. All right, is anybody up there? Hello. Hello. Well, here we are. I'm Key. Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, market. Volume. Volume. Anybody up there? Is anybody up there participating in Straight Key Night? Hello, hello, hello. I'm just here on Straight Key Night, listening a little bit. Good evening, John. How are you? K6RXD. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it very much. Are you participating in Straight Key Night? Turn that down. A little noisy right there. But, la, 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 la. Welcome, everyone, all three of you. This is my very first go live, unannounced, and just, you know, sorry to hear that, John. It's very nice weather here in East Texas. I'm in Eastern Texas near a little town called Tyler, and the weather here is just beautiful. So pull the antenna down and have the operation. So oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's happening, but I will try to figure that out. Okay, trying to fix that. Trying to fix that. It's not the best camera in the world, but it's my first try here. So I appreciate your feedback very, very much. All right. Okay. All right. Good. The app came up and told me that Texas radio on the big beat. Now, are you as old as me? Yeah. Theo Oberbrill. I'm sure I butchered that. I'm sorry. Appreciate you coming by. I'm just sitting here, sort of listening a little bit to Straight Key Night here, and I'm in Eastern Texas. Okay, John. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I wasn't. I remember that song well. Just in case whoever's wondering, I'm just doing a short Theo from London. Thank you for looking in. I appreciate that very much. I am in Eastern Texas, as I mentioned. I have been doing lessons for CW operations for folks around the country, and somehow that ended up catching the attention of the of YouTube, and now it's kind of ballooned into this. And so the next suggestion was that I start doing some lives, and so this is my very first live ever, and I'm just giving it kind of a shot here to see how it works, and to see if anybody at all is interested. And a few folks are, not a lot, but I didn't expect a lot really this evening. But it's a good evening to do it. Anybody out there that's participating tonight in Straight Key Night? Anybody? Viewer? Straight Key Night? Some slower folks on the straight keys, and which uh, I deal with that a lot because I try to help people get started, get going with CW operations, and how to learn the code and things like that. Appreciate all of you that are here very much. Digital decay. Manchester, UK. Digital Decay, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. Um, what you're not clued in with the radio hobby. What's fun about it? First of all, there are a lot of, if you know what preppers are really into radio because they think that it will they think they're going to need it in the future sometime here because they think standard communications might kind of break down, and this is a good way to do it. This can be done with batteries and not a lot of power, and not much for an antenna. Like my antenna is a big wire hanging off a pole out here in the backyard, so it's kind of easy to do, and so preppers are interested in it for that reason. I, on the other hand, was in the United States Navy back in my young days, and I was a radioman on a ship, and I got interested in it there, and it's fun for me to be able to talk to people. I mean, you can pick up a phone or the internet or whatever and talk to anybody anywhere in the world now, but you can't getting on the radio is you get on the radio and you just call and see if somebody answers you, and you strike up a conversation, and that's kind of fun. And the thing that I kind of specialize in is what's called CW operations, which is Morse code. And I strike up a Morse code conversation with somebody, and that is something a little bit unusual. I'm sure you can hear it in the background there, but that's a little bit unusual. And so I teach people how to do Morse code, how to learn the code, and how to operate and that kind of thing. So I as far as my personal what I do, I just listen for people in faraway places and enjoy talking to them. One of the favorite things for me and other people, there is a radio operator on Pitcairn Island, and there is a single operator on Pitcairn Island, way out there in the middle of nowhere, as I'm sure you know. And that is a very good destination to get. And when you hear that person on the radio, you really try to get to them and you know give them a listen and maybe make the contact. So it's fun to make contacts with people. I've made contacts with people all over the world, all over Europe. UK is fairly frequent. Germany is really frequent. Italy is really frequent, and then occasionally in Russia and um, places further. Australia, I catch pretty frequently. Japan. So from right here in East Texas with my little radio that you can see here, and I got a wire hanging off a pole, as I said, in the backyard for an antenna. It does pretty good. This is a 100-watt radio, and that's as good as it gets for me. Um, it's enough to do all that. So it's uh, it's not real expensive hobby. It's just a little bit of fun. So um, that's that's uh, that's the that's what's in it for me. I mean, I do that. Um, I started doing lessons on Morse code and CW operations just purely by accident. I was trying to help a friend, and I put it on my personal little YouTube channel that I had family videos on and stuff. And the next thing you know, the radio association picked it up, and I'm talking to people all over the world, really. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on here. I take it you're not a radio operator. Oh, search and rescue, yeah. Yeah, the Navy was good for me, but it was a long time ago for me. I have no idea how old you are, but it was good service for me, and I enjoyed it, and I wouldn't take anything for having done it. If I'd have been smart, I might have stayed in for a while, but I didn't. And when I was in the Navy, the Vietnam War was coming to an end and had been raging for many years, and people were really tired of it, and the military wasn't a real popular thing here in the United States. And so I did my tour, and I got out and went on with my life. But I learned so much at that time in my life. It was really something special. So I don't regret it at all. 21. Yeah, I get it. Not your generation. I get that very much. Um, got your whole life ahead of you. Enjoy it. Don't forget to tell people you love them every now and then. Some of them won't always be around. What a great message for New Year's Eve, huh? All right. Are you, let's see, you're, you're pretty far ahead of me. About, what is it, about 4 a.m. there where you are? I'm looking at the Greenwich Mean Clock I got here on the wall here for my radio communication, so it must be, yeah. So you're up either late or early. Did you have a good celebration for New Year's Eve? That's what happens to you when you get old. Yeah, sometimes uneventful fun is the best kind of fun to have. All right. Thanks, man, for checking me out. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate you stopping by. Anybody else out there that's participating in the straight key night tonight? Yeah, Digital Decay. If you ever want to try to learn Morse code, come to my YouTube channel and see what you think. All right, man. Have a great rest of your night and tomorrow. Who else is out there? Who else is participating? Who else is participating in straight key night tonight? Anybody viewer? Yeah, Digital Decay. Thank you very much. Good night to you, and I hope you have a great year coming up. Are any of my friends out there? I didn't announce that I was going to do this live, so some of you I'm sure won't be there. But Joseph, are you out there? Harry, anybody? Anybody out there live? Bruce in Arkansas. All right, Theo. Thank you. I appreciate you again. You stopping by. I really appreciate it. We'll be doing lives more often as the channel continues to grow a little bit. Hello. Let's see. All right. Hey, Alabama. Thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you learn about Morse code. Morse code is a good thing to know, and I was explaining a little earlier how the preppers really love it, and they're thinking it might be useful to them at some time in the not too distant future. And I hope they're wrong, but you never know. But for me, it's fun. I have fun with it. It's just a cool thing to do, I think, and so I'm here doing it. Are you in Alabama? Hey, Alabama. I was tied up with something else, and I don't know how they did today. I think they played. Was it today? Today. All right. Anybody else out there that that's participating in Straight Key Night tonight? Alrighty. Oh, thank you. Thank you for passing me along. I really appreciate that. You can tell I'm old. The YouTube thing, as I mentioned earlier, came up kind of as an accident, and I'm happy it did. It's kind of turned into a part-time job for me, and being retired like I am, it really is a really kind of needed a part-time job. I was really kind of looking for a part-time job, and this came up, and it's turning out, you know, fairly good. You know, not like I'm going to ever get rich or anything, but a few extra bucks helps a lot. You know. Anyway, I appreciate you tuning in, and I do appreciate you passing my channel along to anybody. Very, very much. Yeah, yeah, that's true. It is a great work from home job, I tell you for sure. That's something I really need. So, did Alabama play today? I was otherwise engaged all afternoon, and I don't know whether they played or not. I have a son-in-law that's from there, and I'm sure he was watching. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. So, anybody out there participating in Straight Key Night? Anybody? That's why I wanted to do the live tonight to see how many people I could find that were participating in it. But I guess if you're trying to make contacts with the radio, maybe you're not doing too much too much watching YouTube. I mean, oh, there's W1AW. That is like the home of American Radio Relay League. W1AW. So they're out there sending. So if any of you want to be CW operators are listening, W1AW right now on 40 meters, 7.04047.50. 7.047.50. It's W1AW. Um, yeah, I don't know, John. Yeah, I don't know, John, why that would happen. Um, I don't, I don't control any of that, but anyway, I have I have a bug and I have a straight key. I do this for fun and that's all. And for communicating like an old man, chewing the rag. So I have a straight key. I have a J38 that you can see right here, and I have a bug here, a vibroflex bug, that you can see right here, and that's all I have that I use. I don't use an electronic key. I just don't. Can't tell you why. I just don't. I just have fun with what I have here. So, but thanks for the question. I appreciate it very much. Tim Smith, welcome. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. Tim Smith, let's see, VE. VE, is that Canada, VE? Or is it, I think it is. All right. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in. And any of you that are participating in Straight Key Night, please let me know. I'm just, that's why I thought tonight might be a good night to do this, but then it occurred to me that you might be busy making contacts and not talking on YouTube. So. Oh, okay, Tim, thanks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was Canada. Yeah, is it really cold up there? It's been really unseasonably warm here. We have not had a freeze. And it's after Christmas. It's New Year's Eve. We have not had a freeze yet, and that's even for this part of Texas. That's really unusual. So who knows what's going on? Once again, that here, it's although it's not raining, but it's in the 50s, I think, here, which is the coolest time of the year for this part of Texas, right here, right now. So, I'm not sure what's going on, but in this part of the world, we really hope we get at least one good hard freeze, so that it'll kind of kill out some bugs and things like that, some bad weeds, bad things that a freeze kills. Tim, are you a radio operator? That code may be getting a little bit annoying. If it is, I apologize. Anybody out there? Anybody that is participating in Straight Key Night? Straight Key Night? Anybody out there? Oh, good for you, Tim. Good for you. Are you doing Straight Key Night or no? I was doing a little before I did this live stream, but I'm using a J38. It's a SpeedX. It's an old SpeedX. My favorite thing. All right. Hello, hello. Anyone else out there participating in Straight Key Night? Straight Key Night. Anybody? Bueller. If I'd have known I was going to actually have people show up to this live, I would have dressed a little better. I have a bad rep going there, anyways. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see a video there about my stained shirt. The one video that I have that's had more views than any other is I was out working in the yard. I decided to come in and make a video, and ended up wearing the same shirt, which had a stain on the front. And now I'm famous for having a stained shirt. Oh yeah, the old flameproof, yeah. I was I don't know if you heard earlier, I was in the Navy. I was in the U.S. Navy back in the early '70s, right at the end of the Vietnam War. And I remember the old keys. I was a designated CW operator on our ship, an emergency CW operator. Um, and it was a very small ship, and I was the only one, so I was the emergency designated CW operator on our ship, on that ship there. All right. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I really do. YouTube has gotten to be a good thing for me, so I appreciate everyone very much. Oh, yeah, you are an early member. My number is 24611. I'm not sure this would count exactly as a contact, but 24611 is my number here. What year was that you got that number? I know it was I really don't have a clue. What year was that? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I love CW. I love to mess around with it. I'm having we had some. I mentioned earlier we had some really unusual weather here this year, and we had some storms that I lost my antennas basically. And right now I've got something rigged up that's working kind of on 40 meters tonight, but not very well. And really all I've got at the moment is 10 meters. I've got a new antenna. I just haven't gotten it up yet, and it's going to be a wire, like a G5RV, or it may be an infed. I don't know, but it's going to be a wire antenna because that's the best I can do here right at the moment. But other than that, the only thing I got that's working really well is 10 meters, and of course it's not working tonight. So that's one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and do this thing instead of doing too much on the radio here. Sean, are you out there? Sean, you texted me. Are you out there? Say hello if you're out there. Yeah, always messing with antennas. Yeah, the weather got mine, man. We had some storms here that I haven't seen before. So they weren't tornadoes, but they were tornadic, which is, I know, odd, but they were very close to being tornadoes. And some of my wire just didn't live through it. So VE. Okay, I got your 281995. I got it, Tim. I'll look you up. I'll for sure look you up. I'm writing generally in the 10 to 15, I mean in the 15 to 20 word range, because I just use this always, because at this point in my life, I'm just in it for the fun anyway. Good for you. I will look you up. I certainly will. All right. Anybody else that's out there? Anybody participating in Straight Key Night? Straight Key Night. Straight Key Night. New Year's Eve 2024. Goodbye 2024. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else out there? Straight Key Night 2024. Straight Key Night. Anybody else that's participating? Anybody else? I do occasionally, Tim. Yes, I do sometimes. Um, I've gotten into this deal now where I'm doing more teaching, and I haven't done a lot of just getting out here and just getting in the shack. And I'm just getting back to that on a health issue I had this past year. So it's I'm getting going again, and this YouTube thing kind of came up, and so I'm spending quite a bit of time with that, because I get an awful lot of comments, and I try to make sure that I answer every one of them on my YouTube channel. So I spend a lot of time doing that, and as it continues to grow, I don't know what else I'm going to do about that. I may have to get my wife to help me or something, but I try to answer every single one. If you go to my QRZ page, you can see a lot of different pictures of my shack. Here it's W5FIV. It's my call. And on my QRZ page, I have a lot of pictures of my shack up there. So, and other things that I do. So, uh, I haven't tried that, Tim. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Unless because I think you're talking about something that I don't. I mean, I know that this is an SDR, but this is the only one I've had. This icon here. I said earlier, in case you're not anybody that's online or on the radio, on 40 meters, W1AW is on 7.04750. 7.04750. W1AW is up there right now. Let's see what else is on here. How about Joseph in Cleveland? Joseph, are you there? Joseph in Cleveland? My friend Helio in Boa Vista, Brazil, are you there? I don't think you're very big on CW though. And Harry in South Carolina, give me a shout. Okay, I can see that I'm shocked that the live actually worked this evening. I really am. I appreciate everyone so much. It really means a lot to me that you guys tuned in. Oh, I see. I see, Tim. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't done that. I haven't done that. Please, please do that. I appreciate it. I have friends that have done that for me, but I haven't done it on those remotes. Have you ever made contact in Pitcairn? Anybody there that's made contact at Pitcairn? Just just as a point of conversation. I got there one day, but I couldn't get through the pileup. Tried for a long time. Hello, hello, Joseph in Cleveland, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Are you there? I will. I'm going to try to be live again in the morning, very early, because I'm try to catch a voice net called the 10,000 percenters. Any 10,000 percenters out there, I'll try to catch you live in the morning. But I just don't know if I can get you on the radio on 40 meters because my what I got for an antenna is not working very well. Sean in Texas, are you there, Sean? You may be able. I guess you probably can't hear them, but fireworks going off all around me here. It's after 10 p.m. and so lots of fireworks going on this time of night in this area. Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Uh, I'm getting ready to shut down the live stream. This was kind of a test tonight, and I wanted to see if anybody that was working the straight key night would have any fun with me. And so I'm gonna try that a little bit longer, and then I have to get in and celebrate the new year with my wife. So she's looking forward to it. Probably not really, but who knows. Anyways, thank you everyone that tuned in. I appreciate it very much, and we'll be back here live. Um, I hope very early in the morning for a voice thing. Tim, I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you sending me that link, and I will definitely check that out. And everyone else that participated, I really appreciate you. And we'll be doing this again soon. So thank you, Alex. Thank you very much. Same to you. Hope you have a great year. I'm really hopeful it's going to be a really good year coming up. Same to you, Tim. Thank you very much. Will do. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And with that, we're going to end the stream at this right at the moment. I appreciate you, and we'll be talking again soon. All right. 73, everybody.